Okay, hi there. This is Warwick, the father of Samuel. Just doing an update of Samuel's workshop. It's the 28th of September. And we haven't done an update for a while. There's Samuel there. How you going, Samuel?
Good.
So, we've got some masonite on the walls here. We haven't done the other side. We put a wooden frame in here, wooden frame there. This is where the door slides behind. And we're masoniting all this. Once all the wiring's done, Samuel's got lots of plans for electronic gadgets that he wants to put in here. We've got a solar panel on the roof. You want to show him how that already... How many volts would that be generating?
It's around 30 volts, that's about 10 amps.
Yeah, so, and that's on a cloudy day, so on a sunny day that should be how many?
Around 40 at like 15 to 20 amps probably.
Oh, that would be good. Samuel wants to generate all his own power for his workshop to run his computer and everything else. He wants to buy 5 batteries to put under the floor here. There's enough room just under there. We'll take this platform off. We've got a piece here that we can just unscrew. They're only going to be small sort of batteries. And he wants to use a inverter and some other things. What?
Yeah, basically on the main control panel here, there'll be a little panel there that you can use to switch between the batteries, and something there to automatically do it. The top row of switches will be to switch between which batteries are going to power it. The bottom row is for charging, and the last one makes it automatically do all that. And there'll be a 19-inch back frame somewhere around here, and there'll be a few devices in there. One of them is going to be the actual device that controls the switching. So there'll be the panel here with just the switches, then connected down there going up to the first device there, and the switcher. Then the other side will be going to the negative end of the batteries. Then the other side of that will be going to the basically it'll go from the battery to here. All 5 batteries going to there, but only one of them actually coming out, and the switches determine which one that will be. And also, just got an output to charge the batteries. And then the battery output there goes to the inverter. Then the inverter connects to everything else in here.
Cool. And you want to put lights up here with a suspended ceiling. So probably end up using masonite again for that, possibly. That's why we've left a gap above here.
Well, actually, we're going to be using the aluminium composite material, remember? We only need 2 sheets of it.
Yeah, if we can get hold of it.
Yeah.
And what else? So there's going to be a workbench here, is it? Desk there.
Well, not exactly a desk, it'll kind of like that control panel here, then work desk here with 3D printer around here, computer screen in there, and a computer down there, and some other workspaces around this area, and around here too.
And what about your control panel desk? What's going to be in there?
Well, there's a switch here for turning the power on and off. That just goes to relays down there to cut out off all the electricity from the batteries, going to the actual switching device. The next one is to lock the door, then one to unlock the door, then another one for actually cooling apparatus down there. And then there's that power switching thing. Then there's just a little clock there and an output voltage monitor to make sure the inverter is always putting out 240 volts. That goes in between the inverter and the rest of the stuff. It'll use main sockets on the back, so it'll be safe. And then there'll be a controller for the lights. It actually enables the controlling of the brightness of each individual light. So you can make that light brighter or that one. Or then the next one on that device is a switch to turn it on and off. then switch to enable it to do the brightness of all the lights at once. There's another knob next to that, so that controls the brightness of all of them. And then there'll be another one for the speaker. There'll be a little socket there to plug something like a microphone into, and there'll be a little mixer thing there with switches there, so you can change the volume of the different audio sources going to the speakers, plus switches to just turn them off, and then main volume outputs and then 4 balance controls because there's 4 speakers.
Cool.
And then instead of 5 voltmeters there, they're actually voltage and current meters to monitor the current and voltage of the batteries. And one over here for the backup battery for the door system. Like in case the main power goes out, then it'll use a relay there. Relay is just something that's got a coil, then 2 terminals there like a switch. As long as the main power's on, that coil is magnetised, holding it up here, connecting the main batteries. But as soon as the power goes out, then it falls down here and connects the backup battery to there. Plus with a warning signal, so you can still unlock the door and leave it unlocked until you get the power back on. And there's also an option there to turn the voltmeter off in case you need to replace it. And there'll also be a few other devices there, like that lighting controller, radio transmitter and receiver. So I'm going to make a little remote control device for this, so you can remotely change the settings. Those ones will just be to do with that. And at the top there'll be a weather monitor. That won't be a full length case, it'll just be a half length one. And then at the top there'll be a switch panel there, like for all the devices on here, and like the voltmeters. The only thing it won't be switching on and off is the actual power switching device, because there's not any point to having that. If you want to switch the power off, then the way you do it is with the actual power off button and not just turning off the power switcher.
Cool.
And in fact, the main reason there are going to be switches there is that if you need to replace one of the devices, then you just turn it off with the off button, and you can actually turn it off before you take it out.
Okay. Cool. And we've got some special plates in the top corner there with some hook bolts there, so if we need to move house one day, we can get a crane in and lift it out, put it on a truck, because it's all welded together now, so it's too hard to try to pull it apart. And I'll climb the ladder so you can see the solar panel on the roof. And there's the hooks, one in each corner. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.